Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Aries for the month of December 2022. I hope all my Aries friends are doing well out there. Do let me know in the comments section how things are going for you. I do enjoy connecting with your energies, and also I enjoy learning where you are watching from, so don't forget to write in the comments section. As you know, dear Aries, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Two of Cups, clarified by Justice. In the present position, we have the Five of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Four of Cups. Wonderful spread, really great. And here's why. The month of December is going to be a little bit challenging for you, but there's a reason for that. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which means the universe is preparing you to level up. And in order for you to level up, you need to show more determination, you need to show more bravery, you need to show more of what you believe in, and the fact that you're not going to back down from fighting for what you believe in and what you want to achieve, because on this next level that is coming towards you, you would need to have similar characteristics like the Emperor, which is discipline and structure and the ability to overcome challenges. And remember, challenges become way easier as you proceed through life. Things that were challenging to you at 20 are not challenging to you at all when you're 30 or 40 or 50. So it is important to remember. And of course, I have been sick over the last 3 days. So my voice probably sounds really off. But I have been slowly recovering, and so hopefully I will be right as rain in the next couple of days. So let's start from the beginning. In the past position, we do have the Three of Wands, which is a card of planning. It's a card of strategizing. It's a card of standing on high ground and looking out onto the bay where you see all these different opportunities come towards you. The Three of Wands is a card of growth. It's a card of expansion. It's a really great card because it signals that the progress is here, that you have made progress, that you are making positive transformation, especially when it comes to your feelings, especially when it comes to your emotions. That's very, very important, because as your feelings transform, as your emotions transform, you're able to take on more, you're able to achieve a lot more and be, so much more successful. But proceeding forward sometimes needs to be done in a cautious manner. As long as growth and progress comes from a solid foundation, from a solid effort, from solid, consistent effort, if you will, then it's there to stay. And so the Ace of Cups here is a reminder for you to follow your intuition, to stay in that alignment between your spiritual side, your intellectual side, and your passionate side, which is your heart. We do see in the challenging position the Two of Cups, which is a card of a bond or a connection. It can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friend bond, it can be a partnership bond, it can be a work relationship bond. And so it seems to me it's out of balance, because we do have Justice in the clarifying position, which tells me that one of the people in this bond, it could be you, it could be the other person, is doing too much. There's some kind of unfairness that is happening in this bond, and there is a fear of rejection. So the bond continues to kind of move forward, but it's not really built on solid ground. It's built on lack of balance, lack of fairness. So it could be that you need to realize that you need to treat yourself in a way that brings about respect, because generally out of fear, we're willing to, do things that normally we would not. Out of rejection, we're willing to, just to avoid the rejection, people are willing to put up with quite a lot of different things. And so it's important to really understand that you are the universe. You are the most important person in your life. And it is the relationship with you that matters the most, because once you realize how strong you are, how beautiful you are, everything else falls in line. That is when you start attracting your tribe. That is when you start attracting the energy that is best suited for you. So a lot of times we complain that it's hard to find somebody, or it's hard to find great friends, or it's hard to find whatever. But that all starts with relationship with ourselves. When we are our most authentic and unapologetic, and we're willing to let go of what doesn't serve us, we're not afraid of rejection, we're not afraid of abandonment, that is when we attract energy that is that brings us wonderful things. So it is important to remember that you want to not attract someone who's willing to stick around just to, stick around. You want to attract someone who kind of complements the energy that you have, because then you are living the most authentic life. In the present position, we do have the Five of Wands, which is a card of, ego. We do see people with sticks kind of clashing, which is really about having different kind of egos that don't agree with each other, and it's important to remember that you have to stand up for what you believe in, even though other people may not agree with you. Ultimately, the Five of Wands is a card that shows up when you are fighting for more emotional freedom, when you're fighting to have the ability to follow your passion, to follow your heart. And that is the biggest organ in your body. That is the organ that will give you the most important information, because your brain is simply there to help you survive. The Five of Wands, the heart is there to help you thrive, because it allows you to pursue what you feel really passionately about. The heart is the most important ego. And so the Five of Wands suggests to be in the month of December, you're going to have disagreements, you're going to have slight disappointments, nothing too terrible, it's nothing you cannot handle, because the Wands are not as negative as the Swords. If it was a Five of Swords, then it'd be a different situation. But with the Five of Wands, you're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to stand up for what you believe in. You have the right to pursue, what it is that you want. And you're allowed to have your own opinion, even though it doesn't agree with others. We do have in the future outcome position, the Nine of Wands, which is a card of standing up to one last challenge, if you will. But most importantly, what the Nine of Wands is really about is finding bravery and finding courage. There's always going to be challenges. Even if your life is, even if you live in a perfect house with a perfect husband or wife and children and in-laws and a perfect career and a perfect, dog or cat, there's always going to be challenges. Always. It doesn't matter how successful you get or what you have. There's always going to be challenges. Always. And so the biggest thing to overcome those challenges is to have bravery. And that's what the universe wants to see from you. The universe wants to see you be more brave. The universe wants you to learn something new about yourself. What can you learn something new about yourself? What is it? What could it be? The universe wants to see what you believe in. The universe wants to make sure that you're ready for the next level. And so it does look like you may be avoiding change because change is coming. You have the Four of Cups and the clarifying position, which is a card of being detached, feeling detached and disconnected. It's kind of like, yes. I see this offering, but I'd rather the situation stay as is because I know this and I don't know the new situation. And so again, is that fear. And so as your life continues, you chip away at that fear little by little. And one way to overcome fear is to be braver. It's not about the absence of fear. It's about having more courage. So that is important to be aware of in the month of December. But let's see what we can clarify with the mystical wisdom card that I pulled, and we have letting go. Learn to let go. That is a never-ending process. It's a very continuous process where we constantly kind of work on ourselves to let things go. And sometimes letting something go is easy, and other times letting something go is hard. It depends on how attached you may be to something. I mean, sometimes somebody says something to you and you remember that for the whole, rest of your life, and it's like, why? It's important to let go. Very important. Right now I'm shuffling energy oracle card because I do want to pull one more card. And we have 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel, which of course is all about self-expression and your truth. Speak your truth. Gabriel, this angel, and again, this is being sent to you by the universe. You have an angel specifically assigned to you to help you communicate, to help you speak your truth. He's sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Sorry about my terrible voice. I am trying to get better. I'm actually out of bed today. And I will be uploading all of these videos that I record today tomorrow. So thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday for those of you who live in the United States. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You might not want to share this particular video because of my terrible voice, but if you could subscribe and like, that would be greatly appreciated. And also don't forget to visit me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.